I don't really
That
know
kind of
any
that was like half
actual
the joke right
jokes.
there.
You know what? Shout out to the people who don't know the opposite of the word "in." That's a
Nice.
joke.
Here's a sight gag, maybe. I'll pull in this release valve, let some of the hot air out. The fuck is this?
Hi. Are you going to tell our fortune?
Okay, I like that one.
I love that new feature. I think that's great, being able to do this and take pictures.
Yes. Yeah. Very cool.
Swear to God, just a couple more minutes.
To go to Infinite Space Station.
So who all is new? Oh, you came back.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm new.
Wally's new. Anja, is that saying it right? Anja, okay. I'm dyslexic, so I just welcome. This is Crow's deal. He's the meet and greeter. But
Yep. I really kind of did that in venues. They followed me in.
I don't know where, I'll let you go
it's
first.
like fishing for people, man. You go out and you find
Yep.
them.
Just wait for who they say.
Yeah, casting that for about 3 hours. Get drunk.
I'm gonna get drunk. I should have.
Yeah.
There's no time like the present.
I don't have anything. It's all downstairs.
That means I have messages.
Live from the Unknown Theater, it's Binge Nation with Rodney Ramsey, Who Done It, Dark Wolf, and King Nothing.
I missed
Like
the
that's
chair.
suspense.
I made it.
Hey there. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Binge Nation. My name is Joseph Copeland, a.k.a. Dark Wolf, and I'll be your host this evening. I'll be filling in for Colin while he's taking some time off. Binge Nation is where every week we dive into movies and TV, and this week we are reviewing The Power. And does everyone here watch The Power?
Yes.
You've watched?
I forgot it.
Who done did?
Yeah.
You watched The Power?
I
Sorry to
watched
hear that.
it as well.
You've watched The Power. Okay.
Yes, I
King,
did.
did you watch The Power?
3 episodes, well, 2.5 episodes.
Okay.
King hates
So-
women.
so-
that's
so
why.
did you
That's
get-
why he didn't finish it. King hates women.
So did you get
month.
two,
It's
you get
Pride
two
Month. It's
episodes
not-
in or what?
About 2.5. They were like, "Oh, electric eels." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Gotcha. Anybody in the has anybody in the audience watched it?
Cliff Powers has watched Power.
So, basically, in the Power, it's really kind of hard to give a synapse of this because it kind of jumps around a lot between a lot of different people, and the story kind of goes back and forth a lot. Would y'all agree? But basically, the gist of it is that globally, all women have been given a special power to emanate electricity from a new organ that has developed in their along their collarbone, and all men are assholes. That's
Yes.
basically the synapse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
That sums it up.
It was written all by women, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
All
why
men-
this wasn't
all the
streamed on
men-
Lifetime Movie Network.
All the men in the series are either rapists, liars, cheaters, murderers, or something like that, right?
Except for Sam.
I mean, the husband wasn't. I don't.
Well, he
I
was a
mean,
cheater though. He's going to cheat on his
So
wife.
what'd they do? Just round
Yeah,
up all
he
my
hasn't
exes?
yet.
Well, he's going to. You know, he's going to. He's going to be hitting that.
Oh yeah, he's totally.
Yeah, no, he was a pretty good
Well,
dude.
his
He was a
wife
pretty
was a
good dude.
bitch.
He was a pretty good dude. Yeah, his wife was terrible. She was so fucking awful. Yeah.
Played by the great John Leguizamo. He's a really good actor. He was in John Wick and Spawn, a lot of other movies. Anybody know any other movies of
Nice to
his?
watch.
Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers, not the '90s version, right?
Spawn.
With Bob Hoskins. Yeah, he's in Spawn. He played the big
Spawn.
giant evil clown.
Clown, yeah.
Yeah, almost unrecognizable. Oh yeah, Tu Wan Fu. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romeo
Any-
and
any other-
Juliet.
What was it?
Yeah. The
Romeo and
90s
Juliet.
one. Yep.
What was it? Romeo and Juliet.
I forget the name of the full name.
Or-
It was the
or was it-
'90s version where they
Don't
like had
forget-
guns
DiCaprio.
instead of swords.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Leonardo. Yeah, I remember that. Long time ago.
Don't forget, he had a stand-up comedy career before that
Yep.
too, right? Yeah.
Did he? I didn't even know that.
He was
a
actually
comedian.
it was
wow.
hilarious. It was good. They had it on Netflix, I think. A while back.
So was he the only like real famous actor in this show, or was there anybody else that y'all noticed that was like?
The-
His wife
um,
is his
the
wife
wife
is
was-
prolific actress. Yeah.
I couldn't.
The wife
place
was
her.
in.
She looked familiar,
She was
but I
in
was
a
like-
movie. I can't remember what. I'm actually looking it up right now because
She's one of
it
those
was
people
really,
that's like literally in everything, and you just can't place her because she's in everything. Yeah, way more movies than
Gotcha.
John Leguizamo.
She
Way
played
more
this
movies.
woman who had oh my god, I'm trying to look it up, but it was a really good movie. She
About a boy. Anybody?
No.
Nobody's seen About a Boy. Yeah.
United. It wasn't a movie. It was actually
About-
it was a
what
it was
about
a
the boy?
series.
What happened? What happened in
United States of Terra. It was a series that I watched, and that she was amazing in it. She had like multiple personalities that she played in that, and like I play as soon as the show started and it showed her as the main face, like I instantly knew who she was.
Oh, right on. Right on.
Yeah.
The journalist, the guy that was going around taking all the pictures, he is the actor that plays Sam Obasanya from Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay.
Everybody watched Ted Lasso. So
I like that actor. He was really good in this show. He was one of the people that I identified with. Some of the people I didn't like, but I did like his character quite a bit, and John Leguizamo's character. A lot of the other people, not so sure about. But yeah, there's a whole group of people. You got one girl who is living with a foster parents. She's a black girl living with white foster parents and like a kind of in Alabama, right? And and like she's going to like this hillbilly church, and they're screaming about that women are the original sin, and they and then Satan came down as a snake and crawled around on the ground and gave Eve the apple. And she liked it, and therefore women always liked the snake after that. But yeah, it wasn't exactly like that. But
And you wonder why I
she-
didn't watch it.
So she went home. She had an argument with her parents about she didn't like eating meat, and then her stepdad was like, "Well, if you don't want to eat meat, I'm gonna take you upstairs. I'm gonna give you some other meat."
Whoa. She hadn't spoken for like years before. Though.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
she hadn't
man.
spoken for a while.
Yeah,
See, I missed that whole
Her
part.
dad was raping her on a regular.
Well, that's what the
basis.
question.
That's
I did
apparently
see that.
that's what's going
Was
on.
he going to rape her or was he going to beat her?
Yes.
Well,
He was definitely not going to beat her
I think he was gonna do both. I think he was gonna break
because he put
her.
the belt on the door, right?
Yeah.
And then he
was taking the belt
grabbed her
off,
and got on
and
top
then-
of her. Yeah,
Okay.
and then she killed his ass, burned him like
she
fried chicken.
electrified him.
That movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
'Cause
fried the
that's
shit out of
superpower
him.
that we have.
That was like the first
voice
time
in
you
her,
saw it, right?
The voice in her head was telling her basically, well, the voice in her head that she thinks is God telling her to do this is what told her it's okay. Go ahead and do it.
Kill that motherfucker.
So obviously,
Basically.
I didn't see all of it. What the hell was with the voice? Like all these girls. Are
You don't know. You don't know.
She's
You still don't know.
schizophrenic.
You still don't know. No, you don't know though. You don't
No.
know.
Yeah, you don't know.
She probably
You
is.
don't
She
know.
probably is, but you don't know, right? She's like one of the most
Yeah.
powerful of them all.
because
Right?
the voice
So
sounded
that's-
very familiar. Like I've heard her in other movies or.
Yeah, I can't remember. It sounds like Angela Bassett or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, what happens later on in the show, because you need to continue watching, like she becomes a religious figure, right? And
Right.
the voice is
Mhm.
like
She is,
very
right.
much like you know what I mean?
She's puts herself as like a prophet, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she like starts off by like she tries to practice on a chicken to like mind control or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she ends up killing the chicken, and then she brings the chicken back to life with her electrical powers. And then she cures
Chicken
her
Fried
for
the
epilepsy.
chicken and then she unfried the chicken.
She
Oh.
fried the
She-
chicken and then she unfried the chicken.
She brought a bird back to life.
And therefore, she's now a prophet because
There you go. Yeah.
Chicken
well,
Jesus.
she's in a convent type of place, so I mean they're already
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
Now, I
drinking
do
that
wish-
Kool-Aid.
there was the Irish girl. Is she
Rocks.
Irish or something?
She was English. She was
British, right?
British,
She
yeah,
was in
British.
London, and
But the
her-
redhead.
Yeah.
yeah, well, her
You're
dad's
talking
like
about Rox.
a
Roxy.
English mobster.
Yeah, who was
Yeah.
they kept calling him Bernie Mac, which threw me off for like half an episode. I was like, how's your dad? Like, what's a big deal about your dad being Bernie Mac? He's not even famous anymore. Like, no one gives a shit.
She had one of the better arcs because she was the black girl and her were the most powerful characters in the whole show. And the black girl was able to heal, but she was able to fucking throw lightning bolts across.
Well, that was the
place.
last
Right,
thing I saw was
right,
her go
right.
into the field and like electrify the sky or some shit.
Yeah,
like
her
that.
story arc was amazing. Her dad was this big gangster.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac ended up having her mom killed because her mom was dating a cop.
Cop.
Yeah, and I guess he was like
Oh,
was jealousy.
so he
all
did
kinds
send the
of
guys
stuff.
out because they were like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
fine,
and then
blah,
she
blah,
ended
blah,
up-
blah.
She ended up finding out, right? And then along the way getting her brother killed, like all this shit happening in her story, you know? She ends up
She did sound interesting. Like, why couldn't they just make the show about her and be done with it instead of
too
adding
many
all these
people.
other-
You need to be
Yeah,
2023.
I agree. I agree. I
Story
wish
arcs nowadays. Game of Thrones,
Yep.
man. They changed everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
I
just
will
too-
admit,
it's
that's
just
the
too
only
much,
thing that
so.
perked me up. I was like, I heard like, oh you know who my father is? Bernie Mac. I'm like, okay, well, how's this important? All right.
Yeah, well, it was great because everything's revealed that the dude killed his girlfriend, which was her mother, she gives her stepmom the power. She's like, "You deal with this asshole." Then she walks out of the house,
Right.
right? Yeah, because
And-
you can transfer the power to different people. Yeah,
And that
And then there
definitely
was
was
the
not
other
any
girl.
surprise to me because when you were introduced to this guy, you knew he was a scumbag, and it's like
Mhm.
you knew as soon as her mom got killed, he was the one that did
Yeah.
it. I mean, it wasn't
then
like
there was
any
the,
there wasn't any mystery there.
There was the other girl, the Russian ballet or pole vaulting. I don't know what
Tatiana.
Yeah. He's like the dictator guy. He gets
Yeah.
her when she's like 12 or 13 as a ballerina or something.
she did.
makes
And
her
then the last thing I saw
girlfriend.
of her was she was telling her mom to go fuck off and smashing food into the ground or some shit. Like, no, gave it to the dog. That's right. Made no fucking
Cakes.
sense.
But that was after she zapped the shit out of that president guy, right?
That was before.
Right.
That was before.
That was before. That was before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, you didn't see past
No.
episode 2, right? Okay.
Yeah,
It did make
She ended up
sense,
frying
though.
the shit out of that guy.
Yeah,
so
her mom pimped
she
her
got
out.
the
Yeah.
power from. She ended up getting the power from her hairdresser.
Oh no, she
because she
What?
Oh, she
Hey,
clubbed
yeah.
the dude.
My hair.
She clubbed him to death with a freaking some kind
it
of
was
weight
like
or something,
trophy
right?
or something.
Trophy.
So you
One of
don't.
her
They
drugs
didn't
shit out of
naturally have this power. They got it from another.
A certain age,
Yeah.
if you were a certain age, you would get it, and
It's-
if you were older, you would not naturally develop it, but you could be given.
You could
someone
transfer
can give
it,
it to you. Yeah, you can transfer it. Yeah.
It's
Based
like
on
an
chicks
organ
subbing
that.
your car.
but only the
Yeah.
women. You can't transfer it to a man.
Yeah.
Unless that man
Is
was
hermaphrodite.
born
So what?
a
What if they were a trans man then?
Then
what
they
I'm
can
saying.
have it. Yeah.
They can
If they
get
were
it.
born a female,
There's
but they're now.
there's a character on
Okay,
there
what
that
if you're
they called
female
trans.
then?
Yeah, there
No.
was a character on there they called intersex, which I think is the modern day term for hermaphrodite or
So
something.
they actually fulfilled this question.
They did.
Yes.
They
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
They did answer the question.
It was the one that was the blonde haired woman that was the mayor, Margot. Her daughter who has the power. Her boyfriend has the power.
and her
He's like, what the
boyfriend.
fuck?
Her boyfriend is intersex or born
Okay.
intersex. Okay, I guess they picked his sex or whatever at birth or whatever, and so he was a boy, but he was apparently born with like both. You know,
So if you're a
vagina and
girl,
a penis.
you get electric eel wrapped around your neck, and you can
Yes.
electrify people.
Yes,
And every man's an asshole.
Yes.
every man is an asshole in this
So
show.
was this written by a man or
Pretty
a woman?
much.
I couldn't tell.
He goes out of the way to try to hang out with
No sarcasm. No sarcasm.
There you go.
woman hater.
Out of-
Woman hater.
It's Pride
what do you
Month. It's
think?
not Women Month.
What did you think about it? Who done it? Did you like it?
I actually liked
want
it.
the, You want the power to fry men's dicks off?
I mean, not really.
Yeah, I want the power to fry men's dicks off.
So I mean, if they do something wrong, then yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
zap the shit out of them. Fuck it.
Can I come over
Um,
with you guys?
no,
also
I
safe
actually-
over here.
No, I liked it. So I was telling Vinny before this started. I'm currently watching The Walking Dead, and I put off watching The Walking Dead to watch this. And I actually watched like the last like 5 episodes today. And I hope that they come out with a season 2. I'm not gonna lie.
They will. Absolutely, they will.
Yeah, it seemed like the whole season was a setup for season 2, right? Like, because everything ever really got resolved. They all just kind of met
Yeah.
at the end, and then like it just left it open.
Yeah.
So the last episode was when she zapped the fucking senator or whatever. governor,
Yeah,
right?
zapped the shit
Yeah.
out of him.
Like I was like, I thought I expected another episode to come. I was like, this is the last episode of the season, really? That's
Yeah,
the only
and
thing I
then
hated about the show.
The
Yeah, it was a
Russian
banger.
girl, and then and what was she went by Eve. But they ended up meeting up. And at
The sisters,
end,
right?
Yeah. Well, no, not the sisters.
Oh,
Um,
you're talking about the British chick and the black
Yeah.
and the black.
They
girl.
ended up
yeah.
meeting
So-
up at the end.
Yeah, which
So
is a
that's
crazy
why I'm
alliance.
yeah.
And then the was it the like these? There's like a sex trafficking group of girls, and then they were like they fried all those fucking guys in the river. Like they put their hands in the
Yeah.
river, and like there's all these fucking soldiers who was in there dead.
Which is the
The
They burned the whole
Russian
village.
chick's, sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
warned them that they were like she sent them up there that she sent the army north.
Okay,
and
wait,
then
you
warned
gotta
her
stop. You gotta stop
sister.
because King. Okay, so King, you know that ballot. You know the gymnast. You know the gymnast story. The gymnast
Okay.
the gymnast ends up marrying a dictator, right? Like the mom
Yep. I
pimps
saw
her
that
out.
part. Yeah.
The mom pimps her
her
out
out.
to the dictator, which is why she fucking hates the mom because she hates that dude, right? Which is why she was eating fucking all those desserts in front of her mom who's starving, and giving the dog the desserts in front of her mom, right?
And then she pimped her sister out to the sex traffickers.
Yeah.
Right.
Then she sold the sister to the sex traffickers.
The mother or the
the
daughter?
mother, the
Mother.
mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Like, fuck them.
while being sex trafficked, in like a sex trafficked building. They fucking they get the power in there, and they fry everybody's dick off, right? And then they become this guerrilla army in the forest, and they just fuck everybody up. And then they meet again at the end, the two sisters. Yeah.
Oh, you're forgetting the worst part: watching her give birth.
Oh
Why
man,
did they actually show that?
Yeah, they
not only did they show her giving birth, they showed her eating her own placenta.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
They cooked it up.
She fried that shit up.
About that.
She fried that shit up, and then she fed it to that fucking journalist guy, and he ate it. Yeah, he ate it. He's like, "Oh shit, that's good."
You know, I was kind of hoping you guys would talk me into watching this, but no.
I don't remember that at all. Gross. Oh my god, that's nasty.
And it was all veiny and shit. Her placenta was all veiny and shit.
Can they attack another female with electrical power? Or is
Yeah,
it
man.
Yeah, they can attack anybody they want.
Women were
All
fucking
right.
each other up, man. There was a
And
great
the main
scene with
reason, why?
that. Why what?
I mean, this is 2020 something. Why now? Do they explain any of that? Like,
No,
Are they all
but that's the thing about
mutants now, or-
mutations. Mutations can
Yeah.
pop up at any time, man. That was
well,
they covered that
what
like
would make
30
sense
minutes
would be
in,
selective
bro.
people, like X-Men. Selective people get the powers, but they're like, yeah, okay, today.
Yeah, but these bitches were giving it to each other though. Like after a while, they were just like sending it around, right? It
Maybe
became more of, like, a
that
virus
lady,
than anything
maybe
else.
that girl's voice gave it to everybody.
Well, I know they said that over time, they like it's just something like it's an organ that these women have like that's around their collarbone. And over time, it was just something that started developing. But they never say how it came about and why women all of a sudden have it.
I mean, you would think that, like, if something like that happened in real life, like, unless this organ, like, just develops within minutes, like, you would think that as these girls were growing up, this would be noticed.
No,
Somebody
that
would
was-
have a
like,
CAT
it was
scan or
all
an
the same
X-ray. Or,
time. It was all the
Yeah.
same time.
so you think
they
it's
all
like
kinda-
that
So,
day,
okay, it happened
everyone
all the same
all of a
time.
sudden.
Why?
So that day,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, everybody got this organ developed on their collarbone.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was a book too. I'm pretty sure this wasn't.
I think
an
it was a
original
I think
comic
it
book.
was.
Yeah, it was.
And
Maybe it
I-
was from a
No,
vaccine.
No, yeah, it was a book. Well, here's
Well,
the
they
thing.
were
though,
working.
when you-
They're working on a vaccine. The dictator guy was actually he's experimenting on these girls, and he was trying to take the organ out so they could develop a vaccine.
So he knew about it already.
Well, there's a point where
After a
everybody
little
knew
bit,
about it,
yeah.
I think you probably get more information from the book.
Well,
You know what I'm
always
saying?
did.
They start these shows. Like, to me, there's a lot of missing information in there. I can see how reading like a graphic novel or a book could fill in a lot of the shit. Because there's stuff like just
Yeah.
bothered me. You know what I mean? Missing info.
Yeah, as the show goes along, stuff starts happening. Girls starting fires and this, that, and the other, and that's what gets the attention of these government guys. So that's how come they kind of started rounding them up and doing experiments on them. The sex trafficker guys decided that they didn't want to take any more young girls in because they would have the power. But the older women managed to find a young girl who was bringing them food or something, like groceries or
Yeah.
something.
They're-
And she had her give her the power, and then she zapped that dude's dick.
That was amazing. That was the best part. I'm not gonna lie. King Nothing, don't worry, you're safe.
I'm good.
But
Nothing
not all
on your neck there. Nothing. Okay.
not all
King's
the
going to go.
girls had it.
King is going to rush home right now and watch this show. I guarantee you.
I have a question because I didn't watch it. Do they only just blow up dicks or
No.
Well,
They
the
just did it 'cause they were
implications
sex
too, like
trafficked.
antennas.
They super glue condoms on them too. It's crazy.
what, the,
not all
what kind of sick show is that?
Yeah, they really should change the name to Dick Zappers, huh?
Yeah.
It was
The
just crazy
Dick
though.
Zappers?
It was just crazy though that like everybody these women came across, like no matter which woman we were following, every man they came across was a raging asshole.
Yeah.
What about the black guy in the beginning? Was he a asshole? I couldn't
No,
tell.
he's a good guy.
He was
That's
just
the only.
a journalist.
He's a good guy.
Was he
I
a
think
journalist? I thought he was a cab
Yeah.
driver.
Oh
I'd
no,
say
the black guy was a really good guy actually.
He's
Yeah,
probably
man.
the only
Oh.
good character in the show, I would say.
I stole
Yeah.
your cup. You can have that back.
Hey, no, go ahead.
Nah, I don't want to drink
Yeah,
after you.
he cried a bunch of times. He has
I
to
mean,
be
you
the
could
first.
say that.
Probably
You could
died
probably
in what, the first 20 minutes?
you could probably say
No,
that John
he's still alive.
Leguizamo's
Oh, is he?
character is
Okay.
probably a good guy as well.
He was a good
I
guy.
enjoyed watching
even though
I
he was
watching
getting
him.
awful tempted on cheating on his wife, but
Yeah,
you know,
he was
hey,
gonna
whatever.
stay. He was gonna stay with her till after the election, man. He wasn't even gonna.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna
great.
start any shit.
Well, did you see the kind of sex she gave him?
When did they have sex?
In like the second episode, right in the beginning, I remember, what was it? They were in bed, and he's like, "Come on, I shaved," and she's like, "Oh, you shaved," and then they
Oh.
halfway through the episode, they come back and there's clothes and banging everywhere, like in leather, I guess.
Well, damn.
Oh wow, yeah.
I missed
well,
that part.
I guess.
And then
he's-
they cut over to the
No.
to the Russian girl getting banged, like really boring.
Oh yeah, about the dictator guy.
Oh, yeah. I remember that part. Because I was laughing. I'm like, oh my goodness. That's
She's
so
like,
fake. She
been
faked
there,
it.
done that.
Yep. I remember when I did
Yeah.
that.
So this is what I'm wondering though. I mean, during sex, I'm sure it would be possible to like orgasm and then accidentally fry a motherfucker's dick off, right? Like,
Well-
Well, that one girl was shocking that dude, and there was
Shocked
two
his-
sex
they
scenes where they were
shocked
shocking.
his
Like she
butt.
was shocked. Yeah, one girl shocked. Yeah, well, one dude got his ass
This was
shocked.
powers
Another dude
of the
was
boys.
huh?
You never. They did similar things in the boys.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just confused at which show we're watching here now.
No, the
The
power.
Power.
The power.
We're still on the power.
Having sex, electrocuting people, not the boys. Got it.
Yeah. I tried stealing your cup again. Sorry.
Just take it. Be done with
Yeah,
it.
the British girl, she was shocking her
Oh, thanks.
boyfriend too, and then she was also burning the hole in the bed while they were having sex. And then the girl was shocking the boyfriend in the car. That was the hermaphrodite kid,
Yeah. And
and
Hermaphrodite kid.
And then the
Does he
dude
have
got shocked
electrical
in the ass.
powers? You neither.
he
Yeah.
did have electrical
Yes.
powers eventually.
He
Yeah,
yeah.
But he got them the same way all the girls in the high school got it. Theirs weren't active until the senator or governor's daughter zapped the lockers. When she shocked the lockers, everyone that was touching the lockers developed the power that were female.
So that's
Yeah.
how you get the power, by getting shocked, right?
Yeah, you see, that's the thing.
And
That's just
what
like
if
not
you
every
got
Your finger in a wall
What happened
socket.
to
and
the
get
guys
not
that
everybody
were
got it.
touching the
Not everybody,
lockers? Did
not
their
everybody
dicks
got it right
explode?
away. What was happening was they ended up people who did get it ended up giving it to other people. That's what was happening.
So, girls between the ages, I think it said of like, I want to say like 12 and 18, they can develop it.
Yeah.
Anything older than that, they don't.
Anything
Pretty
older
much,
or
if you
younger.
have your period,
Yeah.
you get the power. But menopause, you're done.
Yeah.
I have
Um,
a question.
okay.
Of course I do. Okay, so did anybody count how many dicks exploded?
She's
And
fascinated
did
by the
anybody
dick
consider
exploding.
making a game out of it? Like take a drink, take a hit every time a dick explodes.
That could be a game. Good drink.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Take a-
saying
take a
it might
shot.
make it interesting.
Take a shot every time
take
a
a shot
dick
every
explodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Every
might
time
make
somebody
it
gets
interesting.
shocked in the dick.
Can you give me a Cliff Notes version? Because I don't think I can get through the whole show without it.
Cliff Howard
Cliff is
gave me Cliff Notes on the power.
So
before
And
the
you didn't
show.
know about the dick exploding electric?
I did not. He didn't mention anything about exploding dicks. So this
Because
is,
she said
you
she
know,
might still watch it, and I didn't want to just ruin
Well,
it all for her.
I'm thinking if I can make it into a drinking game, then yeah, or a smoking game, then yeah.
Well, Crow, you went through the whole thing. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Mad face in the
Whatever.
mall. He's
Sorry.
not going to.
Yeah.
I'm watching season 2 for sure. I want to
Yeah.
know what happens with that British chick and the black girl who killed her stepdad.
I also feel like too that there is one part of the like the series that they could have kind of got more into, and like I was thinking like with the son of the mayor who is so like against
teleported.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So that wasn't just me.
Hey, it's
I
VR.
thought it was just me.
Oh,
Dude,
everybody.
I thought that was
sworn I
just
just
me.
seen him.
Oh,
They reset the whole room.
oh wow.
Hey, what's up,
Okay.
bro? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, pretty good.
I know,
How's
dude.
it?
wasn't just yeah. I've been
No,
hiding, brother.
no,
hiding.
well then.
Emmy, how you doing?
I should probably sit in the back so I keep my fucking mouth shut.
Hey, Texas.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you were
can't help it.
fucking. I
I
don't know.
have to
You
mute
remember these
myself
buttons
'cause I
are?
can't keep my
Yeah, you
fucking
just hit
mouth
this
shut.
button.
How are you doing?
There we go.
I'm doing okay. How are
Why
you?
would you
There we go. That's that. There we
Because
go.
I talk
Good.
too
This is the
much
music.
and I ask
Oh,
questions
shit,
because
hit
I
my
get all
keyboard.
curious.
Oh, my desk is right here.
That's what this whole thing's about.
Heck yeah.
I don't even.
Who flipped a
Oh.
breaker?
I was kind of worried
There's too
something
much
happened to
power
me.
in here.
I was gonna say, which one of you girls decided
Yeah,
to
we
electrocute
were-
this room?
I felt like I was at the Super Bowl with the Falcons and the Patriots. Was it the Falcons?
Wynn's like, I wonder if I can blow up Crow's penis. Everybody's gone. Yeah, she blew the whole thing off.
Oh, jeez.
So right before we got teleported, where were we at? What were we talking about?
Exploding dicks. Exploding dicks.
Floating dicks.
So no,
Exploding.
we were talking. No, I'm just kidding.
Are
Fuck
you
that.
coming?
That's what she said.
No, his dick
I hope not.
exploded.
So I feel like they could have gotten more into the son of the mayor's character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was
Um,
following that Alex Jones type guy. What was his name?
Urbadot, or I don't remember.
Urban Docs.
Urban Docs.
Yeah,
Right.
it was so against
You-
this whole women.
Yeah, he's very much like King. That was King's character. in the
Yes.
show.
See, I thought that the twist is going to be that Urban Docs is going to be the son.
Well,
Mm.
Urban, but do you remember how Urban Docs video chatted with the son?
Right.
So I could, but then
Maybe
you
it's the
have
dad.
that video chat where it's like, hey, get more information on the campaign and her what she wants to do for the campaign and
Right.
stuff. So
Well-
I kind of think it might be the guy she's running against.
Yeah, because I think it's I personally I think it's the dad because I think the dad doesn't want her to run again. But it could be the guy she's running against, the governor. But definitely the Urban Docs guy was using like an avatar or something. It's not like a real person, and he's disguising his voice. So it's definitely somebody that's in the story is this Urban Docs guy.
What's up,
I would
bro?
assume, right?
I wanted to raise my hand and not get bitched at, but
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
really don't think it was. I really don't think it was him because. God, I now I can't even think what the hell I was going to say.
Birds
Oh
are
no,
hard.
it was the release. It was the release documents. That I think it was the Urban Dogs guy who kind of like tied it back to him. So I don't think he would have really implemented himself like that.
So do you think that the Urban Docs might be that governor, or do you have any
It
theories
could
on
be.
who Urban Docs might be?
Yeah, because in that video call, did you notice how even the lips didn't sync up with the audio?
Well,
Yeah, it was
definitely,
an
yeah,
avatar,
definitely.
Yeah.
And the kid's father also said that whoever it was using a filter. I guess is what he was calling it, right? It was so
The guy
so it's
can't
like-
even show his own face.
Right. Yeah. So he's using like an avatar. Whoever it is using an avatar. So I mean, it could be a girl for all we know. We
VR,
don't know
VR
if
star,
it's
you
a-
saw it?
Yeah,
We don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
Watched the whole thing.
Did you like it
Yeah.
or did you hate it?
I enjoyed it. I mean,
So
like
did I.
it's a reasonable concept too. Like if we do evolve, women will be the first one to get some power. I know it.
Oh, so you finished it with
There you go.
I had to. You didn't like it, so I went in and played it. Went in and watched it.
Oh, he watched it without you, Emerald?
Oh.
Shit. Oh my god, you're the
Listen,
worst.
Oh, he's in
Episode
trouble.
four.
Hey,
Yeah.
now you
If-
gotta suck his dick off.
Better hope,
If, yeah,
better hope she don't get the,
power,
yeah, better hope she don't get
she'd
the power.
electrocute your dick off. Yeah,
Swear to God.
yeah. Ridiculous.
I know if I had that power, there'd be a lot of dickless men walking around.
Oh my god.
That would be
But that's
fucking
the thing, though.
amazing.
That was
That's the
that
thing,
was
though.
All right,
This
Lorena
is a- Yeah, no, that's funny you
Yeah.
say that. But listen, she's been
Lorena,
married for
shock
20
it.
years since she did that. But that is crazy, though. I
Well,
mean, the
no
whole idea
wonder.
of this, like, if you take it outside the whole idea of this being a movie, and you really look at it like, so
It's a
let's say
show.
males got this power, or females, either one, and they
We'd
started
still
to
blow off
use
our
it
dicks.
negatively. Well, there are ways to handle that, right? Like, yes, you can shoot electricity, but dudes with guns, right? Once the men start to really put together a game plan, if they see a woman, they start shooting, right? So what happens? We kill all the women. Now we can't reproduce. We're ending mankind altogether. So it has to be a happy medium. You can't just go around shocking dicks off.
Wait,
Right?
unless
Well,
unless
isn't that
the
like
men's
the-
special power was they're able to give birth, and then it would just be some gay sex till the
It'd be
end
some
of the
weird
day.
shit going on. Dude. Listen, I'd have to get preparation H. I mean, I don't understand. Because it ain't coming out of this pee hole. I swear to God, it's going to have to come out the ass. I ain't about to. I mean, that's the only way.
Or you can just naturally select a good guy, keep that one guy, and then bye to the rest.
Keep his
I don't even know
penis
what y'all are
safe.
talking about, but yeah.
There's enough sperm.
Yeah, good
Well,
luck
do
on
they
that.
only blow
Strap
up
'em down.
like assholes, like
You
dicks?
won't have to strap him down.
Like, do
He'll
they
be
like if the
yeah,
guys,
Exactly.
or do they just like randomly
freeze
just
them.
blow
So
up dicks?
the dicks that were blown up was the dicks from the sex it was the sex traffickers. They were mad at those, and
Yes.
that's why the dicks were
Those
blown
dicks
up.
need to be blown off.
Yes,
Right.
I definitely missed
that those were the dicks that were blown off.
But, so
That
it
was
wasn't
it.
just like dicks just exploding
Yeah.
in every episode.
No,
We may
that was the only.
Oh.
we may have exaggerated some dicks here and there.
Yeah.
You know, that
Oh, well,
happens.
that's a little disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
wasn't.
mean,
It
they
wasn't
just
dicks
marble.
everywhere.
That
was
was
just-
They use it
Guys
for sexual
exaggerating?
purposes. Like when men and women would have sex, the girls would use it to stimulate the men. Like it was a good feeling, right? And then that one girl had the ability to fix the girl with a tumor in her head. She fixed her. But then she went and did something to the nun and said, "Hey, shut the hell up." And she
Yeah.
shocked her ass, and she started bleeding out of her eyes. So,
Yeah.
she gonna need some. She gonna need some help. She gonna need to.
So now the
tweak
power
that
can
shit.
get rid of tumors. It kills
Only one
chickens, brings
person.
them back.
Everybody was unique. Well, and some people were more powerful than others. So one person was able to heal. That was the
And this
Jesus.
was
That was the
Eve.
Jesus chick. Yeah,
But that's
that was
not
That
the
we
Jesus.
Yeah.
know of.
Oh,
It's electricity.
So
It
Eve
fries
thinks she's
chicken.
God.
It wasn't a tumor. It was like epilepsy or something like
Yeah.
that, which is basically an electrical issue in your brain.
I
So
just
electric
heard
shock
Arnold
therapy.
Schwarzenegger
Got
say,
it.
It's not a tumor.
It's
Now
not
we
a
can
tumor.
check your insanity.
At the end, Eve did
Not a tumor.
Eve admitted to the London girl that the London girl is stronger
Yes.
than her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? But she's hearing voices, though. Who's this voice in her head?
Yeah,
We don't know who the
we don't
voice
know.
is.
She thinks it's God, or is she just crazy?
Roddy, I can tell you what season 2 is going to be like. Right now, you just set up Lex
Canceled?
Luthor and Superman. You got the goody two shoes and the villain, and they're going to be fighting it out all
The
season
dicks
2.
were-
No, man, they're together now. They're hanging out, bro. They're good.
So
They're
did
taking
Superman
over.
and Lex Luthor when they were kids.
Dude, you made it to episode 3. What are you talking about?
Man, I'm just trying to be involved here.
That's
I'm
what-
tired of hearing dicks exploding and eating
I
placenta.
had some time to myself.
Yeah. I
so
just think it's
funny.
funny how this 9-year-old kid in venues couldn't understand why I would not let him in here.
So let me ask somebody a question. Like,
9-year-olds.
if a woman fried her placenta up and offered it to you, would y'all eat it?
No.
Huh?
No.
No.
I know people that
Only if she threatened to blow up my dick with her powers.
What's in it?
Yeah, I guess that might be an incentive. Maybe he's afraid she's going to kill him if he didn't do it. He seemed to enjoy it though. He's like smiling about it.
But
Well,
did
if
he
you get-
know?
That it was
You didn't know.
fried placenta and not.
It's either
Yeah.
enjoy
fried liver or
placenta
something. I
or
don't
get your
know.
dick blown off. I'd be happy too to eat the placenta.
I mean,
God, y'all just making it hard. Wait,
But I
that's
heard that
weird.
people.
should've said
I heard that people
What
really.
I'm saying is,
Some people really do that though. They,
My
they,
boss
they eat the
saves
placenta.
placentas.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
That's like a thing.
yes.
Some women.
I'd eat it with
Yeah.
ketchup.
I
It's
know
called
cats
cannibalism.
do once they give birth.
Yeah.
No,
Well, yeah,
there are
dogs.
women-
everyone-
yeah.
there are
everyone-
women that do it because
Exes
there's
has something to
nutrients
say
in
to
it.
everyone.
There's nutrients in it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I get that,
Keeps
but
them
that's-
Exes, get
Come on,
back here.
Exes,
You
you
guys missed
What
that.
a cat does.
Did you
is
did you eat your
that's
placenta?
lactating.
Did you eat your placenta, Exes?
My ex boss, her and her husband, she kept her placenta and they eat it over the years.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Years.
Like they froze it?
Yeah.
Oh
Some
my
people
god.
do that.
It's not
Yeah,
a
why
wedding
not?
cake, people.
And you work.
Are you
Tastes like
fucking
I did.
kidding
Do they
me?
pair it with a nice Chianti and some fava beans?
I don't know what they did. They put it in their smoothies and on their pizza. I don't know.
Silence of the Lambs, right?
What the actual fuck?
I don't even eat.
Yo, okay, just to change the subject here.
Thanks.
Did you guys watch? Anybody watch the latest Silence of the Lambs when they came out on NBC? The one with
I haven't not seen the
Long time
TV
ago.
series. No.
Yo,
I
the
haven't
TV
seen
series,
that.
in my opinion, was the best one. I think we should watch that. I think we should all watch that.
Well,
shit.
they
I think it's on
probably
Netflix.
followed.
What are we?
Wasn't it
It's pretty
Right on.
fucking
Hector
good.
or Hannibal Lecter? Or
I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called
Hannibal
Hannibal.
Lecter,
I think it's
yeah.
called Hannibal. Yeah,
That's
the one on
Hannibal.
NBC.
Hannibal.
It was
They were
Hannibal.
doing like his younger years, right?
Yeah, it was fucking great,
Yeah.
man. It's really,
I saw.
really
I
good.
think that came out a long time ago, didn't it?
It came out a few years ago, and it still holds
10
up,
years.
man. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I might have seen a few episodes. I didn't see the whole series though.
Man, there's a people
It's
tree.
been a while.
Somebody made a people tree. Just,
Oh shit!
you know what I'm saying? Anyways,
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you should definitely watch that. Anyways, let's keep shitting on the power. Yeah.
Keep
where
it up.
were we?
Wink or win might blow your
Well-
chick off for that one.
I'm kind of middle of the road on it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it.
Who am I
But I might
blowing?
watch it again next season, perhaps, just to see where it's going.
Well, I mean,
I think
with
the London chick
Margot,
probably is
she-
the best character for me.
kind of fried the governor during the Senate, like the campaign. So I kind of want to see what happens to
Yeah.
that.
Because she showed on national television that
She has
she was
it.
that she has it, and that she's emotionally incapable of handling the power.
Uh huh. She's
Did
done
her poll
it.
numbers go up?
Huh?
Did her poll numbers go up?
Well, you never know. It might have.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. That's a good tough one. I don't think they will.
I know Win will vote for if they
I
blow
wonder if she
dicks up
killed
on
that guy.
TV.
Think she killed
Well,
her?
he was like bleeding out of his mouth.
Yeah, he was pretty
Probably
fucked
bit his
up. He looked
tongue.
I
fucked
could
up.
think of worse candidates, really.
Benny, you said about watching Hannibal. Is that the 2013 version
Yes, my friend.
with
yes.
Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah,
so it looks
Lawrence
like it's gonna
Fishburne.
be.
Oh yeah,
and,
Lawrence Fishburne's
yeah.
in it.
Really
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing a lot of shit. Tubi looks like it's available on Hulu.
What does
In
Lawrence
America.
Fishburne play? Like
He's like the head
Detective or
detective.
something?
Yeah, he's the lead FBI detective.
Narrator.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah. He's,
I'll
yeah,
watch just about
show's-
anything with him in it.
Hell yeah, man! That show's super good. Yeah.
Hey, but not to shit on this movie or show anymore, but really and truly, I do love the dynamics of it, where they're breaking it down into different cultures. They're breaking it down into different scenarios. They're breaking it down into different dynamics as far as love and hate, the difference between the two, and how it's being used. I liked the show. After I watched it at the end, I enjoyed it. The
Yeah.
concept made me think a lot.
I liked it too,
Yeah.
and the thing I liked the most about it was that a show where basically all the leads were women. You never see that shit, and young women and older women too. It was like that was awesome, man. Like you never get to see that, and like even though the plot was a little fucked up and there was holes in information, it was super well acted, and the characters had depth, man. And it wasn't just a bunch of models; it was like real women were cast. You know, I don't
Which
know.
is fine with me. Is my preference. I don't like models. Just saying.
Oh, thank you.
Someone isn't having any VR sex tonight.
Let me help you dig this hole for you.
I can get out of it real quick, though. I can get out of it real quick.
Someone's getting his dick fried off tonight. All right.
Oh. So anything? Do we have anything else about the power? Anything else we want to talk about on the power, or should we wrap this thing up? For
Yeah,
tonight?
fuck. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it
Yeah.
up. What are we watching next week,
So-
guys? What are we watching?
So we talked about doing something a little
Debbie?
bit different. next week. We were going to do a original remake double feature.
Ooh.
And so we were going to do Red Dawn, the original and the remake. If anybody's down with that, that is available on. You can watch Red Dawn 1985 on Prime, also on the Roku channel, and the remake can be found on Paramount Plus or AMC Plus.
I think X's should big screen it for everybody.
Glenn, you'll love it.
Yes, I could stream it. I could stream it on in Discord too if we need to.
I can do it in big screen also.
Yeah, big.
I can watch it in big screen.
Okay.
Yeah. And Hannibal, all 13 episodes look like they're available on Hulu.
Cool,
Interesting.
cool.
All right. Well, thank everybody for joining us. Be sure to catch Binge Nation every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Later this week, be sure to join us here for a Comedy in the Metaverse on Thursday, right? We're still doing that?
Yeah.
And that's going to be at 8:30 Central Standard Time. And if you haven't already, join the
Eastern.
Unknown Theaters. Oh, sorry, Eastern Time. Yeah, you're right. If you haven't already joined the Unknown Theaters Discord at discord.gg/unknown theater. And if you like playing adult video games with people that are 21 plus.
Video games.
Jesus Christ.
Video games.
VR star.
We all get
VR. Yeah. If you like playing,
Blowing dicks off.
Yes.
We do not blow dicks off.
If you like playing video games with adults,
For yourself.
21 plus, you can join us at VR Vagabonds.
King will blow your dick off.
That's right.
Let him finish his plug, you fucker.
With his mouth.
We're at Discord.
Plug.
We're at discord.gg/VR Vagabonds, and you can also find us on Facebook.
Can I say it? Can I say it?
That's
Blow
it.
your dick off.gg.
Good night, everyone.
To
See-
Smoking
Good night.
Jay's Lounge.
Yay.
Yeah, go to JJ's Lounge.
Whoa, whoa, freaky arms.
Smoking J's.
And
Broke
smoking
those.
days also.
I was just gonna say the VR.
Ooh,
map.
did you see my message?
Get me the dimmies.
Oh my god.
Jumpy, 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 jumpy.
Nobody can wear that hat.
Yeah, it's easy.
Where's
Pop it to your chin.
Pop it to your chin.
Yep. That works for me.
Photo is so sad, exes.
Like he's choosing like which one do I want?
Not working.
Or both.
Oh.
One of them is completely botched.
Oh, it's
There we
working
go.
for you.
I me piratey
What the
hot
hell
eggs.
is going on?
Hey,
Hey.
Great show tonight, guys.
Yeah, better show than The Power, apparently.
VR stars should have been on stage.
Yeah, it was.
talk about it.
I watched 5 episodes yesterday, all in one day.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, hi exes. How are you? My name is King Nothing.
Hi.
So you only got 5 episodes of it?
Yeah, I stopped. I totally like couldn't.
It's like this
I
is
did like
enough.
4 episodes just
'Cause
today.
I watch it when I'm at work, and so it's like I have to multitask, and it's like sometimes I just like lose track of what's going on, and by the time I look, I'm like, oh shit, what the hell did I just miss? And
There were some episodes that were painful to get through. I will say that.
I liked up until like 4. I struggled through like the middle of the 4th and then into the 5th.
I think like a lot of shows, this could
When's
probably
my,
be a better series if it was only 6
God, everybody
episodes
keeps
long.
crazy.
Benny.
Mm. I thought there was so
we're
much
kinda
going
working
on, I
this.
couldn't
So
keep
is
up
Joe
with
Club
it.
going to be back on Tuesday next week?
Shit, man, I can't do Tuesdays anymore. However, I'm gonna see if I can get Shu or somebody else to lead Tuesdays.
Where's Simon?
But Tuesdays can just be a writing room here too, right? It doesn't need a lead, man. Everybody can just get together and like write together. You know what I'm saying?
probably thought that, like, it
that
wouldn't
might
be
be a
like-
really
I-
good thing, you know? Because we're trying to have a joke club.
Have
I wanted to see
an
flip side.
idea.
That's
I
what we're trying to
cannot
start
have
next
this in my mouth.
Oh, really?
And then, like, yeah. So that we can
It's like
also
in the
reach a
corner
bigger
of my
audience
face, and
because in
it's
Horizon, it's just
was
quests,
making-
but if we do it
making my
flip side,
eyes
we
cross.
could do joke club for
And
Nice.
oh,
PCVR
I
and
have an
the other
idea.
mobile
I think we
set
should
out there
do
too,
like
right?
a murder mystery
Okay.
theater.
Yeah. They're building
And
theater
do
there,
a
hopefully it'll be
Facebook
finished soon, and then,
crossover
we'll do joke
and
club immediately.
have
Yeah.
audience
Is there like a time frame
participation here.
That'll be done.
So you should tell
Maybe
Rodney and
because we're also
Simon. You
I
told me
think
that
that would be
before.
so
Convince
cool.
I
flip
know,
side
And
to
I
get
think that the
Good idea.
comics should all collaborate,
So
and
whatever, we're
everybody
in
should
negotiations,
collaborate
No
to
time
write
yet,
a
but,
murder
they
mystery
usually the
and do like a
first
murder
or at
mystery
the very
theater.